6 countries. One question: which one lets you travel the longest on the least money in 2026? We're ranking Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam, and the Philippines from most expensive to cheapest based on real daily costs. We looked at actual daily spending for food, accommodation, transport, and activities. No five-star hotels, no business class, just real travel, real prices. Let's start at the top and work our way down. Coming in last place for budget travelers, Singapore. Singapore is one of the most expensive cities in the world. Budget accommodation often runs $40 to $60 a night for a hostel dorm. A hawker center meal costs about $4 to $6, and you'll likely eat 3 of those a day. Add transport and a couple of entrance fees, and you're hitting $80 to $100 a day minimum. Singapore is stunning, but if budget is your priority, it's the hardest country on this list to stretch your money. Malaysia often surprises people because it's so much cheaper than nearby Singapore. Hostels in Malaysia run about $10 to $15 a night, while street food meals cost $2 to $4. Local buses between cities cost just a few dollars, putting daily budgets around $45 to $55 if you're careful. Cities like Penang and Ipoh offer great food, colonial architecture, and almost no tourist markup. Indonesia is tricky because Bali has a tourist premium, while other islands are much cheaper. If you avoid the tourist traps, you can travel Indonesia on $30 to $40 a day, with warung meals under $2. Guest houses outside the tourist bubble run $8 to $15, and there are always cheaper islands to explore. If you're planning a Southeast Asia as trip or cheap flights, Finder app compares prices across 800 plus airlines and agencies in seconds. Thailand is the classic budget destination, earning its reputation with cheap food and affordable guest houses. Street pad Thai can cost about $1.50, and clean guest houses run $12 to $18 a night. Outside Bangkok, it gets even cheaper. And Chiang Mai lets you live very comfortably on a tight budget. Thailand lands at about $30 to $45 a day for budget travelers, consistent and hard to beat for value. Now we're getting into real budget territory. The last two countries change the math entirely. The Philippines is one of Southeast Asia's best kept budget secrets. Rice and adobo meals can cost $1 to $2, and fan rooms and guest houses run about $8 to $12. The scenery in places like Palawan and Siargao is often jaw dropping and frequently free to enjoy. The catch is that flights and ferries between islands add up, so factor inter island travel into your budget. Overall, the Philippines averages about $25 to $35 a day for budget travelers. And the winner? Vietnam. Vietnam is right now the cheapest country you can travel in Southeast Asia while still having a world class experience. A bowl of tet pho for breakfast, 80 cents. A banh mi lunch, $1. A full dinner at a local restaurant, $2. 3. A private room in a guest house, $10. 14. A sleeper bus between cities, which replaces both your transport and your accommodation for the night, as low as $12. And what you get for that money is extraordinary. Ha Long Bay, the rice terraces of Sapa, ancient Hoi An, the chaos and energy of Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City. A budget traveler in Vietnam can genuinely live, and live well, on $20, 30 a day. For some travelers, even less. Vietnam wins. It's not close. So here's your final ranking. Number 6, Singapore. at $80, 100 a day. Number 5, Malaysia, $45, 55. Number 4, Indonesia, $35, 50. Number 3, Thailand, $30, 45. Number 2, the Philippines, $25, 35. And the cheapest country in Southeast Asia right now, Vietnam, $20, 30 a day. Of course, the cheapest flight to get there makes a massive difference to your total trip cost. That's where our cheap flights finder app comes in. Compare 800 plus airlines instantly and find deals you won't see anywhere else. Link in the description below. Which of these 6 countries are you planning to visit in 2026? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to know. If this helped you plan your next trip, subscribe. We drop budget, travel deals, and destination guides every week. See you in the next one.